ready? Are you ready?
No, I'm not ready.
Here we go.
Ah! Oh my gosh. Good day and welcome to Charge Talk. I'm Diana Swick, your host. Charge Talk is all about electric vehicles and the EV industry. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button to stay updated on all things EV. Today we're here at the Porsche dealership in Austin, Texas, where we're getting ready to go drive the all-electric, what is it?
Macan.
Macan, the all-electric Macan. I'm joined with Ellis Spiezia, one of the world's youngest professional racing drivers and a leading voice in the future of electric motorsports. He was actually with me for my first YouTube Charge Talk where we drove, what do we drive?
We jumped in a Taycan up Mount Bonnell, which was pretty solid. That thing ripped.
Oh my gosh, it was like butter. Ever since our last visit, Ellis has been working on his career in continuing to push the envelope in performance, innovation, and sustainability. I don't think they're gonna let us take this out today, but what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, that is proper, you know, like textbook 60s race car, a little bit of a death trap, more than I'm used to even. So, no, beautiful display, Porsche Elva Mark 7. I mean, they have an awesome sort of lineup here just in general, but to really bring some of their old school heritage is pretty cool. But we're going to look more in the future downstairs. So we said we go take a look.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, here we go. So I know what my pick is. Which one are you taking out of this lineup?
Oh gosh. I was actually eyeballing this one.
Okay.
Even though the back seat is so tiny.
True.
I love this color though.
See, I'm grabbing the 4RS.
The spoiler. You're the spoiler.
The whole package. The whole package. I drove one of these at COTA a couple months ago, and it is a lot of car.
Wow.
This scares me more than most race cars I drive.
And there's no back seat.
No. Back seats don't make you fast.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll tear up race cars all day. These are pretty. My race cars aren't that pretty.
These are pretty.
All right, so we are back down on the showroom floor. Very kind, familiar faces.
Yes.
We're back, and so standing in front of something a little bit different. Last time we took the Taycan out for a little bit of a test drive while we talked. This is obviously a little more practical, I would say, but still kind of looks like it has the same kind of heart and soul that the electric Taycan had. So just tell us a little bit about, you know, what we're standing in front of and then what we're actually going to go drive in a couple minutes.
Perfect. This is the newly released Porsche Macan EV that came out with. So it's kind of a side-by-side of our gas version, but they obviously made it faster, more space, and a little bit better looking. So it's going to be a good upgrade, I think, and there's a few different options. We're going to get you out into the turbo model, which is our fastest one for our race car driver here.
And obviously, a kind of familiar face with even the combustion Porsches is that frunk. In the Taycan especially, where there usually is an engine, now you have a trunk and a frunk. So another extreme version of it, we have even more storage. So the interior looks really nice as well. Looks like you guys have a really nice, big screen in there as well. So let's take a look. Let's see what we got our hands on.
Check it out.
Get in there, man.
Take a look.
Check it out.
So all new for Macan is the entire interior layout. So it feels more open. You get a bunch of storage in the center, all your climate and stuff. This instrument cluster, fully digital, it's all customizable, which is nice. We still have the start button, but it's a push button on the left now. Same as Taycan, you have a shifter here on the dash, all the way down for drive, up for reverse, and then this P is the part. That's like your home screen. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto is where you spend most of the time, but all your drive modes will go through there too. So as you change them, your lights and everything will let you know that's changing. Air suspension, shows all your charge ratings and everything in the center. Good space. Golfing.
Oh yeah.
Whatever you like to do, your clubs will fit.
Yeah, this has got a lot more space.
Definitely more space.
Yeah.
Taycan is small. You have this, and then you have frunk too.
I want to see the frunk.
Oh yeah, we see the frunk.
I've heard about the frunk. Oh, she's cute.
I love it.
Hey, not all cars have this, so I say it's a win.
It is a win.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're making use of the space, which is good, and they have like little dividers and things, so you have small items. Yeah, so this one here, what we have is a rear-wheel drive Macan EV. This is kind of our entry level, but for you, we have our turbo model, which is our top one. Tons of power, we'll have a lot of fun.
All right, let's go take a look.
Let's do it.
Boy. Blue seats match the paint.
I love it.
I'm such a fan. All right, so I'm gonna set up my seating position, CarPlay. Let's unplug it, let's go for it.
Perfect, I'll do it. She good? Yep. All right. perfect for you is like a conversion.
Yes.
Of like a super retro vehicle that they've made electric.
Yes.
I feel like that would be literally your name all over it.
So there's this guy, BC Moto in California, that I'm really good friends with.
Okay.
Who that's kind of his bread and butter.
Oh, nice.
That's what he does pretty much for most of his, like, I say work.
You need to introduce me so I can interview him for the podcast.
Yes, he is.
That'd be fantastic.
He is so cool.
I'm just looking for a reason to go to Cali.
Perfect. All right.
So getting into this, are you feeling good?
Yeah, I'm
got
good.
Your bearings?
I'm set.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to pick up where we left off because the last thing that I remember getting really excited about was you telling me about grid life.
Okay.
And the EDM and all of that. So you need to fill me in. How did it go? What was the best part? Tell me everything. Because I have FOMO. Big time.
Yeah, I mean, one, Grid Life is an insane event for a lot of reasons, mainly just because of they kind of just, they want to do it all, and they do a really good job at that. So they bring EDM, motorsport all together. So did my first race with them was actually in Wisconsin. So great cheese. Road America is also a great track. And with that was one incredible weekend. So almost 40,000 spectators, I think they had. Waking up on that Sunday morning to go race after partying all night's a little bit of a struggle, but well worth it. I had an awesome time. We work with a team, Rush of Central Texas, that's based, 30 minutes from my house.
Oh my
So
gosh.
local guys that are super down and super with it, and we put on a great program. So Road America was kind of my test run, and then once we got to Laguna Seca for the second round, for me, that's when it really kicked off. Because we were fighting for top 5, top 4. I think we finished at the end with all the penalties, like 4th at the end of the weekend. And we had some car issues that we had to basically start from last for one of the races. So did 28 overtakes in 10 minutes. And so that was our Grid Life adventures, and it was a time. It was really, really fun.
Wow. Okay, no, you said you really like the track.
Yes.
What about the track makes it a track that you're like, I really like this track?
Fast, flowing, and dangerous. Like, I love risky, like Road America has a famous corner called the Kink. For us, it was flat out in 6th gear at about 120, and concrete wall is, 10 feet from the track. So if you go off, you go off, and it's a good time. I really enjoy those tracks that reward risk, because kind of separates, here at COTA, it's nice and open, and we see F1 as always, everyone's yelling at each other about track limits. I love tracks where the track limit is a wall. So then there's no question of, if you're on, you're on, and if not, you got a crashed car. So those are my style, and they suit my driving really well. So I usually do really good at those tracks as well.
Wow, okay. A cement wall.
Yes. Just like this.
Oh my gosh.
Little higher, little less rampy, so you don't fly over it, but something to hit.
Wonderful. All right, so I spied on you a little bit.
Yes.
I saw you've been doing a ton with Can-Am.
Yep.
And it looks like you were drifting in Japan or something along those lines. So you've been doing a lot of stuff. Can you give me some highlights? Because I feel like you've been bebopping around the whole globe.
Yeah, I mean, so trip to Japan, went to Matsuri and Ebisu, which is pretty much one of the biggest drift events that you can attend.
So what brought you there?
I just wanted to go.
Okay.
We had a spare 2 weeks, and it was pretty much the normal racing season was canceled, and they were like, what do you want to go do? I was like, I want to go learn to drift in Japan.
Oh my God.
So came home from that trip after learning to drift, spending a ton of time, in just beautiful Japanese, countryside in the mountains. Came home to an electric motorcycle in my garage from Can-Am. So
Nice.
that itself was also incredible.
Wow.
To get to, be involved with that program that I helped develop that car, that motorcycle in go-karts years and years and years ago at the start of my career. So to see that come full circle was really, really cool.
Fantastic. When you got back from Japan, what else have you done?
So we had Grid Life Wisconsin,
Yeah.
Grid Life California in Laguna, which was Laguna Seca is just like textbook famous American track. We drove a Sierra car, which is kind of this buggy, down in Missouri, which that was its own adventure. I broke my personal jump distance record and still have a sore back. So that was a good time. That was a really good trip. Got to go and rip it on some more dirt. So
Did the car get affected from this jump?
no. I think I did 172 feet, just about. That suspension set up for 250 plus foot jumps. So I was the one that took the brunt of the impact, and a random cloth that flew out from the mechanics working on it. I remember I landed and all of a sudden like there's this rag on my steering wheel. So
was this intentional, this jump? Like, were you
Yes.
wanting to get this air and like break this record, or was it kind of just like...
So the jump itself was intentional because the jump would have already broken my record if I went 150 feet.
Oh my gosh.
The distance that I went further was not. So the car is powered by a very, very big motorcycle engine. And motorcycle engines are very peaky, that they get most of their power at the top of, the RPM. Mm-hmm. I thought I was just gonna kind of cruise up the takeoff and then, do my thing and jump it flat and take care of things. And I hit the power band as I was going up, and I kind of just had to accept that. Ooh. I guess that, we're gonna be flying now. And we got to fly. We got to get a little sideways in the dirt as well. And it was a perfect weekend. I had a ton of fun, learned a lot, and every day is a good day when we get to do a little bit of dirt driving. So,
were you scared?
No.
Really?
Race cars don't scare me. If race cars scare me, I'm in the wrong business.
What's scary? Does anything scare you?
Deep water.
Deep water. Okay.
I'm not a big fan of the ocean.
Okay.
Apart from that, not much. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to get under my skin to get me proper scared, but
okay.
I'd say I'm not always scared. I respect the machinery. I respect what it's capable of.
And it's combustion, not electric, or is
So
it
actually, they have both.
so it's a dual.
Yes. So I drove the electric one and the combustion one down in Missouri at Lucas Oil Speedway.
Okay, got it.
And we got to do some circle track, which is basically dirt oval. And they're honestly just like really, really good fun. They're really fast. They're super light.
How fast?
So they have usually between 130 and I think it's can go all the way from 100 horsepower all the way up to 300 horsepower, all while weighing nothing. And so I think the electric ones you can top out, you can get up to well over 130 miles an hour. So in something like that feels very, very quick. Very, very quick.
Now, how would you compare that to the all-electric race car that you've driven in the past? Because you have done all-electric, right? Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, the Sierra car, being for the dirt, it's very different. And being rear-wheel drive doesn't have a lot of grip. Honestly, one of the scariest electric thing I've ridden so far is the Can-Am, the really? Bike, because you have nothing basically holding you. It's all up to you. And that thing can boogie. It moves real quick. So honestly, I think the electric stuff is scary as how smooth it is. Same thing with this Porsche. A combustion Porsche, it's raw, you feel it. This is just, it just goes. So
so smooth.
So smooth.
All right, so I see that you're doing educational initiatives this year. Tell me about Amper RC and your Roblox EDU.
Yes.
What is all this?
Yeah, so Amped RC is kind of our basically way of integrating kids into motorsport and EV powertrains through RC cars. So RC cars are just tiny versions of what we're sitting in right now. All the components are the same. So we use them as a vehicle and a really, really cheap way to teach and educate young kids that have an interest and a passion on just how things work. So the extension of that with Roblox is that I've built our own sort of EDU game on Roblox where they can mess around with settings and different values with the car and stuff like that to just kind of learn and just learn by messing around. Basically, it's the best way to learn to kind of think for yourself, learn how to learn quickly, because that's what is so important. You can learn anything if you just learn how to intake information and apply it efficiently. And so I think that's what we kind of try and teach with that.
I can imagine kids getting such a kick
Oh,
out
yeah.
of working with someone who's literally been on the track and done the things that
I've
you've
lived
done.
it.
Yes. Not only that, but someone who's not playing it safe, right?
That's true.
You know,
That's true.
really gunning it and taking risks and, you know, getting a bit like dirty, you know, like
Yeah.
you
Hands on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
no pretty boy racing driver that sits in the air conditioned
Yes.
trailer all day. I
Yes.
try and get my hands a little dirty whenever I can and learn as much as possible. So
I can see the kids just eating that up and
Oh, yeah.
loving it.
100%.
So, okay, Renegade is on your arm,
Right here.
which I love because I also have a fond love for the name Renegade. In a past life, I was a baker, and I was a Renegade baker. So,
Love it.
but I was telling you that name wasn't given to me, and you said that Renegade was, or I said my name was given to me, and you said your name was given to you as well.
Yes.
So who gave you the name Renegade? And tell me everything.
So, I mean, we had a commentator during my karting days named Alex Goldschmidt, and
Okay.
he pretty much coined himself, all by himself, the electric Renegade. Because I was popping up in pretty much every single electric series that there was in go-karts.
Okay.
So with that, kind of stuck. And then as my career evolved and I started to step into some more combustion stuff and became less electric exclusive,
Okay.
it really just was like, all right, well, we can just be the Renegade and do that. And it stuck, and it's been a part of our branding and everything ever since. So it's just one of those things that when it works, and this works really well. So probably a little bit of different offshoot story from yours.
Oh, yeah.
Baking is actually one of my struggles. I'm getting good at learning to cook. The exactness and the chemistry-esque side of baking is a challenge for me because I'm kind of just a wing it
Yeah.
kind of guy.
Yeah.
So a lot of brownies have been had to be tossed away because they don't come out like the photo in the recipe book.
Oh,
So,
no.
not my strong suit.
I don't know either. I'm just a passenger asking you questions.
Yeah, I'm just a passenger to the maps. So, you know, if we end up in the wrong spot, I get to drive a Porsche more. I'm not
Right.
I am not. No complaints. No complaints.
Anything you notice about this vehicle that's worth noting?
Very smooth.
Okay.
It's, you know, electric is always tricky to get smooth. I find Teslas are really jerky.
Okay.
But this is really, really nice. And especially for a performance based car, it's really, really nice.
Okay.
Really, really nice. And it's got good power.
Yeah, we'll find that out, I'm sure.
In there.
Oh, are we at Joe's or
Yeah,
around Joe's?
right,
Okay.
right over here. See if
Okay.
we can pull in the lot over here. So this is where I consider, like, we're not even technically downtown.
I know this street.
Yes.
I know this street. I walked this street when we were going to ACL one year.
Gotcha.
And this whole street was just taken over with people for ACL, and they were playing lots of music. I remember this street,
Love it.
so I know something.
Hey, there you go. I really, really like this part of Austin.
Yeah.
So it's one of those that this is where I go on my bike. I
Yeah.
cruise up and down here.
Oh, there's the classic, I love you so much. Everyone gets the photo.
The tourist photo
Yes.
has to happen.
If I had a nickel for every time I seen that, I'd have quite a few nickels.
Yeah, enough. Maybe enough to buy one of these.
That's a lot of nickels.
That is a lot of nickels.
Oh, check it out.
Yeah, electric vehicle parking.
Yeah, man. I've never been to this place.
Really? I get iced tea lemonade whenever I want to chill,
Oh, yeah?
and I just come explore downtown. All right, so we are pretty much right off of South Congress. This is usually where I ride around on my bike and just observe like the chaos, but this is Joe's. Awesome little spot. We also have a really nice heater, which is very welcome in the like strangely cold weather right now, but solid drive. Got to experience the Porsche. I think we got some good talking points in there.
Oh, for sure.
How was it from the passenger seat of such a car?
It was great. I really enjoy the smoothness that we talked about. And it's just a beautiful day here in Austin to cruise around, and that car was amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in to Charge Talk. We have thoroughly enjoyed ourselves. Thank you to Porsche in Austin, Texas for letting us take this beautiful Macan out and joyride. We have had an amazing time. Can you please tell us where to find you, information, and what's next?
Yeah, so pretty much everywhere, no matter where you look, Ellysium_racing is where it's at. So Instagram is the most active, but TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, everywhere. Search up my name. I'm pretty easy to find. We're kind of all over the place, but we got a lot of stuff coming up. We're about to start the race season in a couple months, so catching air, dirt, tarmac, everything. We're gonna be getting behind the wheel of as much stuff as we can, so you're not gonna wanna miss out on any of it. And just to echo the same, huge thank you to everyone at Porsche of Austin for hooking us up with some pretty cool set of wheels today. So we're gonna go head back and enjoy the last 20-minute ride in this super cool Macan, and good closeout to a beautiful day out here.
Have you ever gone skydiving?
It is one of the very few things I refuse to do.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Because if I go out that way, I feel like that can't be the story.
Because you're a racer?
Because I'm a racing driver, that can't be the reason that that can't be the last chapter. Okay. If I'm gonna go out, it's gotta be in a blaze of glory, and me baby Bjorn strapped to another man falling out of the sky not.
Yes.
That's not it for me.
Baby Bjorn, that is literally the best line of this whole interview right there.
Yeah,
best line. I want to use that clip forever.
It's ridiculous.